Hi everybody, I wanted to give you a bonus mindset video and I'll tell you why. See, for me, mindset is missing in so many people's lives. People are working out, they're looking after their diets, they've got their meal plans, but the one thing that is completely missing is the daily consciousness work, the daily mindset work. To change your body, you have to work on it daily in some way, shape or form. To change your mind, you have to work on that daily as well. It's so important. And the first thing that I'm going to encourage you to do is keep a gratitude journal. When you could express gratitude and be thankful for what you've got, where you're at, how you feel currently, not past, not present, but now, then things will slowly start to change. Now, I've got a gratitude journal here, and it's the secret one, and it even came with a fancy pen. And I write in it every single night. And what I do is I think of up to 5 things. Sometimes it might be a wee bit less, sometimes a bit more. But generally speaking, 5 things from that day that I am most grateful for. Now, it could be absolutely anything, and it's personal to you. And then on the other side, I think of things that I will be grateful for in the future. So, for example, I am so grateful to be working with 100,000 women across the world. So you're looking to the future, but you're being grateful for it presently. So it's present day and in the future, but expressing gratitude for both. So that's the first thing. Practice gratitude every single day. The second mindset technique, if you like, is vibrational frequency. Now, it's a hard one to get your head around, but once you do, you will get what I'm trying to say to you. Now, there is a vibrational frequency. Everything in the world is made up of energy. Every cell in your body is energy. Every atom that you breathe, everything in this chair is made of energy. And that is one thing that scientists and psychics do agree on. And when you're vibrating at a high frequency, you're enthusiastic, you're upbeat, you're happy, you want to learn, you want to grow, you want to develop. You have an energy about you. When you're at a low frequency, you could display signs of being flat, being low on mood, low on energy, just sailing along. Nothing really major is happening, good or bad, in your life. You're just here. Whereas up here, you're in flow. And you know what it's like when you walk into a room sometimes. You pick up on energy. You can maybe even pick up on an argument that's just been had. You don't see it, you don't hear it, but you can pick up on the energy. Likewise, when you meet a friend that you've not seen for a while, the energy between you is brilliant. You want to hug that friend. You want to express love for them because the energy is they're vibrating on your frequency. Now, if you spend time with people who are not vibrating on your frequency, so say you're up here and you are enthusiastic, you're keen, good things are happening in your life, and they're happening because you're in a mindset where you're attracting them into your life. But people around you are vibrating at a lower frequency. And it's not going to work. It's not going to work for you pushing forward and achieving your goals, dreams, desires. You need to be spending time with people that vibrate on your frequency or higher. People that enthuse you, people that inspire you, role models. So that's the second point. Vibrate higher and be curious. Go away and do your research on how you can actually take your vibrational frequency higher. The third one is growth mindset. Now, growth mindset is a concept coined by a really famous woman now, Carol Dweck. She's a Stanford University professor, and she came up with the term growth mindset, and it really means not yet. So I can't do that yet, but I will. I'm 15 stone. I'm not at 12 stone yet. I haven't fixed my relationship. It's still in a bit of a mess, but I'll get there. I've just not achieved it yet. As opposed to, I'll never do it. I'm not worthy. I'm not capable. I just don't think I can. It's completely different. I need you to research it. Carol Dweck, growth mindset. And what you're basically doing is taking every eventuality and knowing that it's within your control to change. I'm not there yet, but I will be. That's growth mindset. You have to apply it. And self-belief. Self-belief, so many clients come to me with no self-belief. When you're small, you develop your core values. Who you are is developed at the age of 5, 6 and 7. And that is influenced by the people that are around you, your parents, your family, your friends, your environmental factors, your schooling, where you're brought up. And that all affects your values, your perception of who you are. Now, they stick with you right through your life, right or wrong. So, for example, when women start to work with me and they start to change their world and they start to lose weight, their relationships get better, they get promotions, they're doing the daily mindset work like this, everything starts to change for them. But that can't happen unless they update these outdated core values. So the person that they used to be is not the person that they are now. So they have to update that. So it's checking in with yourself to update your core values. And you have to do that regularly. Also added to that, I don't know if you've read The Power of Now. If you've not, you have to. And it's a book about being the observer. So in any given situation, you have the opportunity to be two people. You're the person, the physical person that is dealing with the situation at hand, but you can pull yourself out of your body if you like and observe how you're reacting to the situation. And it's all about not living in the past and not living in the future, but now. Everything that happened in the past happened now, and everything that's going to happen in the future is going to happen now. It's all about the now. But feelings of depression and anxiety, they're based on past and present, aren't they? Depression is related to past experiences. Anxiety is about potential future experiences, purely based on your past experiences that you're worried about. You're worried about the past happening again, so you're anxious. But if you try to reside in the now and be present, be current, be focused, it changes your world. It really does. By observing this person who is dealing with the situation, you could change everything about who you are. And everything starts with a thought. Everything. When you change your thinking, you change everything. What you think about, you bring about. And what you think about most expands. It's expansive thoughts. And if they're really positive, you're going to get the best that life can throw at you. If you're really negative, you all know people who are on a negative spiral. Nothing good happens to me. I can't get out the bit. I feel stuck. That's a mindset. It's a complete mindset. Once they take control and start seeing the positives and start doing the daily mindset consciousness work, all of this, things will start to change. And the last thing is one thing I want to talk about, which is current. It's current for me, it's current for so many of my clients right now, and it's the difference between material things and feelings. So you say to someone initially, what is it you want out of life? And they might say, well, I want to have a good job. I want to have a brand new car. I want to have a 3-4 bedroom detached house. I want to have a holiday home. But what they don't get to is why they want these things. Why do you want the materialistic things? And when you dig deep, you realise that it's the feelings that the material things will give you. So by driving about in a nice car, that might make you feel accomplished. You might feel like you've done really well in your job and that's a reward. So that makes you feel, in a way, empowered. What about the house? Is that security? What about your relationship? So it's the feelings associated with the material things that people get confused about. And so when they start to manifest and think about things that they want, they must first address what feelings that they need to feel in order to have the best that life can bring you. So what I would suggest you do is you sit down with a pen and paper and you work out what feelings you would like to feel out of life And from that, you can start setting daily intentions to help you bridge the gap between feelings and the material. I hope that makes sense. So you're starting with the feelings first, what you would like to feel, happiness, joy, security, this kind of thing. And then from that, you'll think, okay, here are the material things that would make me feel this way. And each day, I suggest that you wake each morning and do some daily spiritual practice. Now, spiritual practice doesn't have to mean religion. It might mean nothing to do with religion. It's just a practice that you go through to set yourself intentions for the day. For example, I want to wake up in the morning, I want to have a cold shower or a hot shower, whatever floats your boat, and I want to have a really good healthy breakfast. And I want to feel that my body's nourished to start my day, and I'll feel completely in control. And whilst I'm having it, I'm going to sit and read the paper, and I'm going to have a nice cup of coffee before I set on my day. That's going to set you up for the day. That's an intention. And the outcome is health and being in control and feeling a sense of power and just taking control of your day by starting the morning. And then your intentions for the rest of the day. I would suggest you do that every single day, just like gratitude. Practice it every day and things will start to change for you. All this mindset stuff for so many people is missing, but it doesn't have to be. Some daily spiritual practice will change your world. And as a component of my Feel Look Be formula, when you pull all the segments together, it works like magic.